So much anger.
So crazy.
So much bitterness.
That's 3 minutes from Cody.
So much reality.
I mean, damn.
From the young Dodger star and the reigning MVP. So very, very exciting for a lot of Dodger fans to hear the anger and then to hear the point toward the future, because the sad part is baseball's not going to vacate that thing. We already had.
Let's keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on.
Jim Bowden came and said, not going to happen. Most of the smart people are saying.
Let's keep the pressure on. You know what's interesting actually about that is, remember we had Dave Roberts on Wednesday, and we said, did you have a conversation? And he said, yeah. We talked about it. We're focused on 2020. I feel collectively we're moving forward. But I think the Dodgers today saw the Yankees and Andrew Heaney and all these guys getting after the Astros, and they're like, you know what? F it.
Well,
I know we're supposed to look forward, but F those guys.
You're supposed to look forward,
apologies.
But it's really hard to look forward after you see what happened yesterday in the spring training. So there's going to be a reaction to that. And every time somebody opens their mouth from the Astros, or used to be an Astro, and their brain falls out, the Dodger players who are available every day to the media, spring training has started pretty much. We got games every day. We have media availability every day all the way through the start of the season pretty much. These guys are going to be in front of the media all the time. Every time somebody from the Astros says something, anytime some story comes out about it, these Dodger players are going to be asked to react. And so is Dave Roberts. And it's not going to help, although we love Dodger PR, it's not going to help Dodger PR to send out tweets and saying like, hey, don't ask the guys, they're over it, because they're not over it.
They're not over it.
I mean, you heard that 3 minutes from Cody Bellinger, not a guy who is a Ray Lewis type, just talking to hear himself speak. That's not Cody Bellinger.
You know what that is?
And he was very, very, very forthcoming there.
This is the human embodiment of Carol Folt's Twitter. Anytime the Astros say something, here come the responses.
Yeah, people are
from
pissed.
everywhere. They come from the Yankees, from the Dodgers, from wherever.
Yeah,
they're coming.
And you're right.
You open your mouth, here it comes.
Hold on, leave that guy at the door. Maybe he'll just leave the box. But much like Carol Folt, you have to tweet. If you're the president of USC, you have to tweet, hey, I'm giving out pizzas. If you're the Astros, this is what you do. You're in front of the media every day, just like the Dodgers are.
You're going to get asked questions.
You got to speak, and then you got to get pegged.
Hey, Altuve, you went 0 for 4 off of Rich Hill. In your career against him, you were a .650 hitter.
Great team meeting last night.
Anything you can speak to there?
Great team meeting last night. Remorse. Hey,
Alex Bregman, I noticed you went up against Sonny Gray, and in your last 3 years against Gray, you had an OPS of 1,100, and you were 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Check out my ass. What am I? Hey, Cates, what do you got? Are you still at the door over there?
I'm still standing here, guys. I'm not selling Girl Scout cookies either.
I'm still standing.
It's interesting, Matt. You brought this up initially after this whole report came up about 2020 season. Will pitchers start throwing at Astros players?
Right.
When the season starts, it's retaliation. Ross Stripling, to his credit, actually talked about this. We don't have the audio of it, but he was talking to beat reporters this morning about he was almost an angel. He almost had to face the Astros the first weekend of the season.
They open here. They open here
Yeah.
in Southern California, but not against the Padres, not against the Yoyers, of course, against your Serafinas of Orange County.
So what did he say?
He said, yeah, I was leaning towards yes, intentionally hitting their players.
I love that. I was leaning to yes. I was going to pick my spot. I was going to figure out what the right place was going to be. But, yeah, I was going to
He says he
peg one of them.
He concluded he probably would, at the right time and right place, retaliate.
And you know what the right place and the right time is? First 3 hitters. Bing, bang, boom. Drill each and every one of them.
Now, Matt, there are people lashing out at us.
Earhole.
They feel, Matt,
what?
You can't call for that's.
I can.
You literally could be calling for the death of a person when you say that.
No.
Yes.
Just little chin music. That's
Matt, you can't say earhole, beanball. You can't say that. That means they hit them in the bean, the head. It's always hard to look forward when you still have tears in your eyes, you bitch. Bunch of BS Dodgers fans and players.
Don't care. You, sir, are in the minority. We are the vocal majority. And it's at our urging and our willingness to take this on head on.
The louder
and demand accountability.
The louder players are, the less likely it is that everyone cheats. They'll save the game's integrity if they are loud and hit the cheaters. Hard. But not in the head. Oh, here's a good one.
Between the blades.
Okay, we can accept that.
In the ass.
Sure.
Right there.
Has anybody broke the news to baby Bellinger that there's no Santa Claus? What a baby. Didn't seem like a baby to me.
I mean, it
seemed like a grown-ass man talking to me.
Hey, if I had a walk-off home run at home to send my team to the World Series off Aroldis Chapman, you think I'm going to be worried about my shirt getting ripped off and I'm going to go in the tunnel and change into a different shirt while my teammates are celebrating on the field? Seems like a pretty astute assessment of the situation back in 2017.
And to think, this is just pitchers and catchers and a handful of the stars who have showed up early to spring training. Another week or two, when this thing's really
it's never going to stop.
It's going to be every player.
Matt's
talking
right.
about this.
Matt's exactly right. It's Carol Folt's Twitter. Every time you go celebrate the philosophy department, everybody's like, "I got a philosophy for you. You're a dumbass for keeping Clay out." Matt,
I wonder if we're going to see goons like in hockey. If teams, when the Astros come to town,
they're going to bring in like
bring up a goon from the minors that just throws 100 miles an hour to get out there. Hey, you know what? He's a little wild.
He is
a little erratic now. He's got a lot of heat, but he's a little erratic.
55 years old. But, Matt, I'm getting a lot of this. And I have to let the people's voice be heard. That's what our show's all about.
We are the conduit to the people.
Sure. But isn't it awkward going off about sign stealing when they have Mookie sitting right there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kate?
Last time I checked, we were talking about the Astros.
Yeah, this is the Houston Astros of 2017 we're talking about.
Now, once that report comes out on the Red Sox,
yeah,
we may have to reconcile. We may have to sort out and search our feelings, figure out what we're going to say. But as it stands right now, the only report we have is one of the Astros. That is the only information, the only research, the only deep dive.
More hate, and a lot of it's coming from your area, Matt. A lot of it's coming from the OC.
Well, because they're Angel fans.
Cheaters, calling out cheaters. It's part of baseball. Your Doyers just haven't been caught yet. I hope your boy Cody's clean, talking all that junk.
As far as we know, he is. All we know is trash cans, electric buzzers, don't tear my shirt off. I don't know how the thing about the Astros is they're not defensible. It's such a hateable bunch.
No,
that's
terrible.
The thing. Like if they were a likable group, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
but whatever.
But bitching about it does take a turn at some point. It does, and you know it does. And we're dancing on the cliff.
I think it would.
All the bitching and the moaning and pitching a fit.
Get over it. But I think they're so hateable.
It's true. I mean, and you're right. The story re-ups itself.
If they had been
whenever they talk, the more they talk,
right.
the more they're hated.
They're Andrew Raffner. They're Carol Folt. They're Andrew Raffner. There's so much going on with these Astros.
Ross Stripling and the other pitchers aren't going to do jack.
Well, if we keep encouraging them, if the Petros and Money hole continues to say between the blades.
No, that doesn't mean anything. We don't control any pitchers. No.
If we say it.
You stop saying that, Matt.
Andrew Heaney is going to start one of those games against the Astros, the Angel starter. He is going to drill multiple guys. You know what's going to happen? Not only over the steps are the Angel players going to come onto the field, you're going to see, well, God forbid, I shouldn't even say it.
Why? Say it, man. Let's go.
See, when you start out the show bitching,
when
we start out the show with the bitching and the moaning and pitching a fit, we get texts like this.
Let's just hope emotions are cool by everybody.
Look at this. When people think a little bit, they can come back and poke us right in the puzza with attack.
Poke? Let's go.
I'm a hardcore Doyer fan.
Yeah.
And the Nationals beat the Astros 3 times in Houston. What's the Dodgers' excuse? F the garbage cans and Kate's junk.
Hey, since you got a little time to think about it, what did we hear? That Dozier was on the Nationals, that the Dodgers called Dozier and said, dude, they are stealing signs. Tell your guys to switch it up every single inning. They are stealing signs electronically.
And they did. Kirk Suzuki, pride of Cal State Fullerton, on the Nationals, the catcher, came out today, told the Washington Post, before every game, we had multiple signs we were going through because we knew they were stealing our signs.
We were tipped off by the Dodgers. That's why they won the games in Houston.